So you've had a lot of mentors and a lot of good, strong people in your corner, and I would be remiss not to ask about Lil Wayne.
Yeah, it's my big brother.
What's the relationship like with him?
That's my big brother.
Big bro? Lil Wayne is like, he's definitely, like watching his career trajectory, watching him go from like being like in the Hot Boys to that infamous,
my big brother,
what was the mixtape series, Squad Up series, where he's like ripping the pages out the notebook as he's spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing all the rhymes away and shit.
I had all his tapes. I had his Squad
I had
Up.
a bunch of them. But yeah, like I would imagine you were studying that shit.
I had his
So
mixtapes.
how did it feel to be full circle and like him to be like your bro? You know what I'm saying?
To this day, it still be a little weird because there's moments I catch myself in and I'm in the studio with him and I look and I know he probably will like look at things like he'll probably look at this interview and look at things I've said and done.
What up, Wayne?
And be like, yo, I didn't know it was, and it's like, yeah, nigga, like I asked for your album for Christmas.
That shit's crazy.
Like it was on my Christmas list. So it's like when I'm in the studio with somebody that I hold at such a regard and they fuck with me too and they respect me, excuse my language, I don't know if I can curse.
Nah, you good.
And they respect me on a certain level, bro. It's like damn, like where like.
So y'all about the same age, right?
Nah.
He's a little
He
older?
got me a little few years.
Okay. Cause in my mind, y'all were both like, he's been rapping since.
We around the same age, yeah, but he's
been like, y'all have both been like rapping for around the same period of time.
He
so
OG though, yeah.
You guys kind of have like a Jedi, like
He's
a
OG.
Jedi like telepathy understanding of each other and what life is.
It's a lot of shit I do and a lot of ways I move, whether it's certain things, it's a lot I learned from Wayne, bro. Like it's a lot I learned from him.
That's a good.
From the way he carries himself, to the way he respects everybody, to the way he rhymes, the way he delivers. It's a lot of gems he's given me that I wouldn't give on camera.
Speaking
but
of,
it's just a lot that he's a great mentor, great person, great big brother. And he's just a solid individual and a man of his word, bro. Like I'm direct with him. Like if anything, and that's rare for me dealing with any, people will say like it's a deal, record label, da-da-da. Like I call my CEO. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my brother, nigga. That's my big brother. So it's like he's my CEO, and there's that respect there. But at the same time, there's like, yo, what's up? Like what you got going on? What you doing? What you da da da? That ain't. You need to do this. You need to. I bet. Cool. Like that's my brother.
So before we continue the interview, there are 3 people that can potentially call you right now. Shaq, Nick Cannon, and Lil Wayne could interrupt this interview at any moment. Feel free to call. He's right here. But another person
That's
who
a fact.
another person who could probably call right now, who's like OG Supreme, is your pops.
Oh, all the time.
So my question, like, for those who don't know, who've been under a rock,
I wouldn't know none of them or know the respect or to have. I wouldn't have understanding of any of those individuals if it wasn't for my father.
Yeah, and for those of you watching who don't know, his father is Peter Gunz.
Yes.
His father is Uptown Baby. His father is an incredible, impactful artist.
Probably my favorite rapper.
His favorite rapper.
Not
Cory
probably,
Gunz' favorite
he
rapper.
is. He's my favorite artist, but I'm saying probably my favorite rapper because it's rap.
So
artist-wise, as far as like a person that could pick up an instrument, a person that could create something great from nothing.
Yeah, because he's a musician.
That's my dad.
So my question, we were talking about it a little
My
bit
dad
earlier.
is over everybody to me in my eyes.
We were talking about it a little bit earlier before the camera started rolling, but like, what was it like growing up with like, not only somebody that was like encouraging your dreams, but like somebody who had a blueprint, who you could just see it was tangible.
He knows what comes with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, as much as I love you and you my son and I want to tell you what you're doing is good or anything like that, it would be better off for you if I told you that shit was whack rather than somebody else and you go into depression or anything like that. Like, so my dad ain't ever cut me no slack, bro. Like, he set a standard for me to go above. He set a standard for me to be like, yo, this is it. Anything else has to be over this. It can't be nothing less than this. It has to be this. It has to be that. My pops didn't make, nothing was easy coming to me. Like, I done been in the studio with him prior years before I started doing my own solo shit and writing my own rhymes. And it would be, of course, it would be him and the stuff he wanted me to deliver and the stuff he written for me before when I was about 10, 9, 10 years old. Then I had, around 11, 12, I started like, yo, I'm gonna write my own shit. I really wanna do this. Like, I wanna test my shit. I'm running around out here battling niggas from every borough, every state. I'm sneaking out 3 in the morning, going to fucking Boston, battling niggas, sneaking back home before
At 11?
before the bell ring. Yes.
Shit.
Before the bell rings, I'm home. Shout out to my big cousin Jim. Grandma, God rest my grandma's soul. You can't get in trouble, so I definitely gave you up. They used to sneak me out. Him and my cousin Johnny, God rest his soul. We go from Harlem to as far as Boston or different states to get to show niggas what it is. Like at a little age, like I'm 12, 13 years old, going and I'm in an arena with grown men that think they like that. And some, like, I'm not gonna sit here and toot my horn or front like but I stood the test of time. Like, I left with respect. Every time. That's all I'm gonna say.
So like going around battling at 11 and traveling and doing that at 11. My next question is, what's like one of your earliest memories of being on stage?
Stage? I was about 2.
2?
Yeah. My dad brought me out. God rest my Uncle E. He just passed 2-3 days ago. His birthday was September 11th. God rest my Uncle E. They would bring me out. And one thing with my dad, when I was 1 or 2, when they playing music or they playing something, I had rhythm at 2. So I would hear some shit, then they would stop it, and I would stop. So they capitalized on that, like, yo, we gonna bring him out, or at the show or whatever we doing. Like, my dad had like numerous groups before him and my uncle. Shout out to my uncle Lord Tariq.
Money Boss Players.
MVPs, man. Before that, like, my dad had Gun Runners, Posse Deep. They were both a part of Gun Runners, actually, him and Uncle Lord. Before that was Posse Deep.
Dude, like just the people you get to call family.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He's another one that, like, that's why I am how I am, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, outside of my dad brings a different musical aspect, and then it's Uncle Lord. Uncle Lord is on some street, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, I gotta mix these two. I gotta be able to I gotta bring both of these styles together. I'm a mixture of my dad and Tariq. That's what people don't realize. Like, I'm the street, and I'm the music. Yeah. Together.
I see it now. Like I literally, it just made sense.
That's what raised me. That's what bred me. People won't take the time. It's in their face.
Yeah, it's literally because you were like a product of that.
When they go to Googling Lord Tariq and seeing the music he got with Jay, Nas, and Big and all that, and they hear the content, and then they hear my dad and see what he's doing, and they're gonna be like, oh shit.